Hello guys, and welcome to the inaugural episode of KMaccTalks, formerly known as the I Feel Like Laughing channel, formerly known as the I Feel Like Rhyming channel, formerly known as the I Feel Like Roasting channel. I know I have switched my channel name a million times, but I just didn't know where my focus should be. Like, where is my... It's like how everyone struggles. What is your point in life? What's your mission? What are you meant to do? And I just couldn't figure out what exactly am I meant to do with this channel, because I know everyone tells me I have a great voice and like I say things and I laugh, like they love my personality and love to be around me. But how do I put that into a channel? Because clearly the channel subscribers are not, converting into the love my friends and people who meet me and hang out with me show me. That's not showing with subscribers. So what am I doing wrong? And this may not fix it, but I think this is exactly where I was meant to be, and this is what I believe. Everything happens for a reason, and I thought I had life figured out in terms of my addiction and everything in my recovery. I hadn't done drugs for over 2 years. I was like, this is, I'm over 2 years now, so I'm in the clear, no problem. I got this conquered. I got this down. I can drink, smoke weed from time to time, but the hard drugs, I got it figured out. I'm good. So I wasn't going to meetings. I wasn't doing anything in recovery, wasn't reading books, wasn't doing nothing, no more therapy, no more nothing. And, I relapsed, and just through this relapse, I realized it can get worse, even no matter how much clean time you have, no matter anything, it gets worse right away. It never gets better. It's never, you can control it, you can contain it. No, it gets worse immediately. It doesn't matter if you have 10 years clean, 20 years clean, or 10 days. It will only get worse. Trust me. And it left me, almost the more clean time you have, the more it hurts, because now you're like, I thought I had this done and conquered. I'm old, like 33 years old. I'm tired of this shit. I thought I had this conquered, and you almost get more depressed and feel worse. But I got clean, and I thought, I'm clean now, so I must immediately start making money. I must immediately get jobs. People must immediately like me and forgive me, and life must be completely the usual because I'm clean now. So everything must be great and wonderful, and no problems ahead, smooth sailing. I'm clean. I'm a normal person. I'm a normal human being. So hey, that must mean all great things. Hand me my check. Hand me my fucking clean. I'm clean. Hand me my $1,000 check or whatever. I just thought life was gonna be great, but all you realize is that, okay, now you're facing life, and you don't have anything to numb you anymore. You got to deal with your emotions, your feelings, all your pains, your sorrows. Everything that before I just ran to the drugs and numbed and didn't deal with and put off because I'm numb. All of that stuff, you just got to deal with that. So what I realized is that depression and all that is anxiety, all that's going to be there times tenfold. And do you have the power to control that and deal with it? And a lot of people don't, and that's why they continually relapse. And that's why I did for the longest time, for over a decade. But this time I thought I had it. And I didn't have it, okay? I relapsed a short period of time. I'm back clean again. But it made me realize, yes, I'm going to continue to do stand-up comedy once COVID allows me to, if ever. I'm going to do comedy. I want to talk about sports on here on KMaccTalks. It's going to be KMaccTalks is the new channel name. I Feel Like Laughing will be a show name where I do comedy my jokes and things. If you can't see me and doing stand-up live, you can watch the I Feel Like Laughing show. And then there'll be KMaccTalks Sports, KMaccTalks Skateboarding, all that stuff. I realize, though, that's going to be secondary on this channel. KMaccTalks Recovery, well, that is what I'm meant to do. I believe everything happens for a reason. And my reason in life, I was meant... I was so smart. I was book smart. I got honors, high honors in high school. Went to a great college. Hey, ducks, shut up. Anyways, I went to a good college. Got in, got good grades all through that. Everything was fine while I was in school. As my comfort zone. Because I could get great grades, a very intelligent, book-smart brain, and I was fine with that. As long as I was getting high honors and stuff, my parents didn't know how much I was partying, what I was doing, so life was good. But then my senior year in college, once I was facing the real world and so many expectations, I was just expected, oh, Kevin's going to do great. It's the other brothers we have to worry about. Kevin's going to be great. He's going to be a millionaire. He's going to be great. He's going to do perfect. He's fine. And then when I realized I'm facing this now, and I'm scared. I'm scared as hell. I'm scared of success. I don't know if I could live up to these expectations. And, I've been partying a lot, and that's what I know to numb my feelings. So I ran to that, and that eventually, I got a good job out of college. I was an editor for Fox News in Hartford. I edited the 6 a.m. newscast. Every news package you saw, I edited that for 2 or 3 years. And, I ruined it through drugs and alcohol. And it just got worse from there. And I just realized I now, through this path for 10 years, doing drugs and everything, and thinking that was the solution to everything in life, because I didn't have to deal with my feelings, emotions. I could just numb myself, and that was my solution to everything. I'm depressed. Let me do drugs. Oh, I did something good. Let me celebrate. Let me do drugs. Oh, I'm just feeling all right. I'm just bored. Let me do drugs. It was never the solution. It was the problem, and it takes you a long time to realize that and really hone in on, hey, I got an issue here and I want to deal with it sober, but how do I go about doing that? And, now being clean and realizing, I believe, I'm not religious, spiritual. I grew up in a Catholic household, but I'm not really the most religious guy ever. Maybe spiritual. I believe there's some sort of God above, pulling the strings or whatever. I just believe everything happens for a reason. Everything that happens is meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. Everything that happens is meant to. And so this last relapse, I realized, okay, this isn't meant to happen. I'm meant to learn something from this and really hone in that screw on this channel, screw that screw the comedy, the sports, the hip-hop. I love hip-hop. It's my saving grace in terms of recovery and everything, but screw that for a while. Forget about all this, because what you're meant to do, why you gave up a intelligent mind and years of your life that you could have been doing great things, you could have had a great career, you could have been... No, you're meant here, though, to help people get out of the hell you were in. To show them that that's only a hell. It's not better. It's fun, maybe for 20 minutes. It's fun in high school, but it gets unfun really fucking quick. I don't care if unfun is a word or not. It gets unfun very quickly, and I need to help other people make sure they don't make the same mistakes I did and get them out of that life that, I led. Because no one should lead the life I led. You look at me and you don't think some of the things I did and everything, you almost wouldn't believe it, and you're going to be ashamed to hear it. But it was all meant to happen so I could help other people not make those mistakes, and I could get them before they even do them, get them out of that position, out of that hell, because no one wants to go down the path I went down. No one does. No, there's not one. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Okay, I mean, my life has been a series of unfortunate events, like Lemony Snicket or whatever that Jim Carrey movie. It was a series of very unfortunate events. You know, my life, it's not that I don't regret it, and for the longest time we'll get into shame, regret. I was gonna just start and do living with shame and regret and this and that, but I've always wanted my life to be written into a movie script and everything, but I don't know how to write a screenplay. I don't know how to script out my life. So I came up with the idea that I'm going to go through, talk you through my life, chapter by chapter, and hopefully people will learn from that and, you know, not make the same mistakes by me going through chapter by chapter and basically giving you my life as me telling it to you one-on-one, instead of a screenplay, instead of a movie that I'll probably never get made. Fuck that, we don't need that now. We have YouTube. I'm going to tell you chapter by chapter my life. So hopefully that teaches, I can teach people that way, because that's what my life was meant to be. Nothing else. I was meant to teach people to get away from that hell, and helping other people is my reward in life. I may never be a millionaire, probably not. I may never be famous, make tons of money, famous, no. But if I can just help people stay away from the hell that I went through, then my life has been a success, and I feel like I did something right, at least through all that hell. I did something right. I made my grandparents proud. I did something right with this life, because otherwise I was just another addict who never learned. But I want to be that addict who taught someone else and who learned, and I'm a miracle to be alive, and I want to make sure no one else has to go through what I went through, because it's no fun. Drugs may seem fun the first time you try them, but it's no fun, and I want to. That's my life goal, is to help other people. That's what I was meant here to do. Meant here on this planet to do, is to help other people. Everything happens for a reason, and I now know my purpose and reason is to help. At least if I help one kid not go down the path I did, and I guess my life was worth it. You know, so here we go. The KMaccTalks series. You're gonna hear my life from chapter 1 to chapter, maybe we'll try to do it in 10 chapters, we'll see. You guys know I like to ramble on, so let's see how it goes. But welcome to KMaccTalks, Addiction, Recovery, and Redemption. This is chapter 1, Addiction Blossoms. Let's do it.